Hey everyone! As I'm sure you're aware, this isn't the normal schedule for a new guide to come out. Not to worry, the Jigglypuff line will be on its way on schedule. But the reason I'm making this video is because something has made itself apparent over the course of these guides. During my research, I found that consistently, my price ranges that I use for the videos has kind of fallen short. For those of you who don't remember, the categories are very low, under $50, low, between $50 and $100, moderate, between $100 and $200, high, $200 to $500, and very high, which is $500 plus. Now, for the food, that is a decent price scaling. But when looking at the enclosure prices and the Pokemon prices, I've seen a trend that they regularly exceed $500. Which leads to most of them being labeled very high, and while correct, it doesn't help when every Pokemon or enclosure is just very high. So I've decided to change things up, make them easier to distinguish. I'm going to create a price guide for each of the categories. We are going to keep the original scale for the food, as that seemed to work fairly well for that. But for the enclosures categories, they're now going to be very low, which is under $200, low, $200 to $500, moderate, between $500 to $1,000, high, which is $1,000 to $5,000, and very high, which is $5,000 and up. Now, those are major shifts, but I think that it will more accurately show the prices that you'll be spending on these enclosures. As for the Pokemon themselves, the scale will now be very low, under $100, low, from $100 to $250, moderate, $250 to $500, high, $500 to $1,000, and very high, which is $1,000 plus. I know it'll be a lot to remember initially, but I'll keep this video up as a guide that you can refer back to, and it'll be in video descriptions from now on. Hopefully, this change will make things a bit clearer in regards to price, and help you figure out which Pokemon would be the perfect Pokemon partner for you. Thank you, and have a wonderful night, everyone.